Hey guys, welcome back to my craft room. And welcome back, well, if you've been here for a while. I think it was like in 2016 that we started the Color With Me, and I think we ended it in 2019. We did one last one and then it kind of fizzled out. So welcome back to Color With Me if you guys were back then. And welcome if you're new. So Color With Me, basically we just color and we chat. I did get some new coloring books for the Christmas season. I have the Jim Shore Holiday Traditions. Oh, you guys actually voted on this one. We had this one and then another one, which I ended up getting both because the poll was just so close. But I figure we can do the Jim Shore one for November, and then we'll do some of the other one for December. And if you guys enjoy the Color With Me, we'll keep it. If not, I'll do some coloring on my own. But a little sneak peek on the Jim Shore. It's actually a lot more interesting than I thought. I thought it was just going to be a coloring book, but it kind of goes into more of a biography. I don't know. Oh, it's autobiography, I think. I think he wrote some of this himself. And then also some tips on coloring. And then also some examples of his own designs colored. Although there are some of the pages that weren't given examples. So, Sire, hello, hello. Oh no. Oh, okay. I was basically just rambling about how Color With Me kind of fizzled off, and now we're bringing it back. 2 minutes early. I wonder if it had to refresh for you. Are you going to be one of those Black Friday people sitting out in the streets with some people do tents, but just a lawn chair. I always had the what's it called? Like the theory of if you're 5 minutes early, you're late. I've gotten a lot better about it over the years, but oh, maybe. Oh, you tried it once and it was more than enough. You tried the going early, or did you just try the Black Friday in general? I think I've only done the Black Friday once. Yeah. I didn't really see the hype. We got like some movies and they weren't even on sale. It wasn't that good of a deal. So let me fold a piece of cardstock here so we can kind of get a palette going. I'm thinking like lots of reds. So. Oh, you're usually late for everything. I wouldn't have known. You're terrible at timing. I wouldn't have guessed that from your videos. I don't know. It seemed like you're very punctual. Angel, hello, hello. Oh, this is pink. We don't want pink. Actually, I need to mark this. That way I know. I've got some greens too that we can pull out. Oh, I probably want some yellow as well. Probably not. Actually, here, I can bring this over here so you guys can look at my markers. A little interesting, I guess. Get some fire brick in here. Yes, that's a good one. Maybe some marsh green. I use marsh green all the time. Probably Buttercup will be our light source. Maybe an apricot. Yeah. I feel like I have some very favorite markers, and then I have some that just never get used. Actually, I think that pear green might look pretty good too. Maybe as like a highlight. Do you guys have favorite markers? Or do you kind of use them all pretty much the same? I think saffron is... Nah, probably not going to use that one. Ooh, we should do a vote on which one we do next. I love these ones, the Winsor and Newtons. They've got like a more... I don't know, like a... Oh, that one's almost dead. They've got more of a texture to them. I do have to challenge myself to use those rare colors. Like these purples. Oh, I feel like I never use them, but they're so pretty. Like, look at that. Oh my gosh. I use this cocktail pink a lot. Let me see, burgundy. Yeah, we might use some burgundy. I think it's because I mainly do coloring for Christmas stuff. So, ooh, antique pink. That was one that I would use all the time. Terracotta, I believe, is a good one. We might use some chestnut. Mustard. Yeah, we might use some mustard. I think that's probably it. Maybe that walnut down there, but you know. That's true. Non-traditional Christmas colors. Actually, I saw one in there. And I think it's going to be really cool for the non-traditional. I mean, realistically, most of them would. But there was specifically one. Is it this one? I don't remember which one it was. Oh, the Nutcracker? He's one that, like, I would not have done that color scheme for him. But for some reason, that's the recommended. Oh, this one. With all the snow people. I guess it's only 2 snow people. That just looks like a non-traditional. And then these angels. Oh, and look at him. Oh my gosh, with the striped pants. This is going to be such a fun one. Some of the faces are a little weird. I love Jim Shore for like all of the round images and then also the engraving that's on the inside of like the body. Look at this one. Oh my gosh. It's like a little woodland train. I feel like non-traditional colors though, because I use pink and blue all the time, and those are the non-traditional. I use those colors too. I need to do like purple. What's another color I don't use very often? Probably yellow. Like the only time I use yellow is really for suns and sunflowers. So, okay. Oh, I need like a gray for his beard. Maybe that sandstone. Or actually that one green. Ooh, purple and mint. Purple, brown, and yellow. Don't eat the yellow snow. Which one was it this one? Oh, wrong one. Ooh, that's so pretty though. Nope. I think it's the green. I've used this one so much that it's turned like a gray. All right. Now I'm pretty sure that, where is he? The terracotta maybe, or the fire brick. Ooh. I love this one. I love the brush nibs, but sometimes I have to have that little point. All right. So my inclination is, because I do a lot of acrylics as well, that I want to just start off with my darkest colors. But in reality, we can't do that. I need to start with my lightest. So I want to start with, actually, I'm going to go in with his beard first, just to get that kind of going. So I'm going to use my olive green. It's not technically olive green anymore. I'm not sure how this paper is going to react, because I haven't checked that. Where's my blender? Oh. One thing I forgot. What's great about this one is it actually came with little tear-offs. Waited a little too long. Is anybody coloring along with, or is it just a chill night? Okay, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, hopefully you can pop in tomorrow. I'm not sure what we're doing yet. I think only one person has voted on the poll so far. And it looks like it's going to be the pink snowflakes. Just from the one vote. My husband told me he voted in the last one, and he voted for the pink snowflakes, so he might be pretty happy about that. Oh, you'll be coloring along shortly. Nice. What are you going to color? The green's starting to come out a little too much. Ooh. Is it for a specific video, or are you just doing it to do it? Get a little bit more of a smooth line on that. Oh, coming soon. No spoilers. Oh my gosh. I was watching this one. What was it? It's like a paint with me or something like that. And it was from last year. And she did it was a Christmas market. It was so pretty. And I was like, oh, that would be so good on a card. And if I had the time, I would totally make a digi of it. But do not have the time for sure. Let me see. Sandstone. We can go ahead and go in with that. Oh, got hiccups already. once you get your butt into gear and finish it. Oh, I definitely feel that. For some reason, this week has just been, I've just been so tired. I saw on the news we're supposed to get snow this week. I don't know how I feel about that. It's true, they really are. She had the printable available last year, but of course, I saw it this year, so. And she painted in gouache, and now I'm like, I need to buy some gouache. For some reason, I've never gotten into gouache, but now I really want to. You love snow. I love snow too, but it also means extra cold. And for some reason, the cold has just been getting to me more this year. Although I'm still like wearing tank tops and stuff out to go to the gym, so I guess it's really kind of my fault. Where'd my oh, here it is. I do bring a jacket sometimes. If we go, our schedule's a little funky, and sometimes we go in like the middle of the night. So then it's like extra cold. And then I'll bring my jacket. But this morning I didn't. And it was kind of chilly. Although they keep the gym pretty warm, so. Oh yeah, okay. So gouache, well actually, it's a water soluble, but they also have an acrylic version, I think. I've never really gotten into it. I've always been a watercolor. Oh, why did I just blink on oh my gosh. Everything but gouache, essentially. Oh, I've never done pastels, really. Like, I did them in school, but not quite. But it's just one medium that I never really got into for some reason. I think it was too intimidating. But the way the green looked, oh my gosh, I'm just like, I've got to try it. And then I thought, oh, I could totally make a Christmas market, but in the theme of the style that I do with like the layered paper. I don't know if you have watched those videos before. I used to do a bunch of paintings that were just a bunch of different layered papers and then some like digital images and stuff. Maybe I'll have to buy them and do a video on them after by November. I think it'll be fun. Just the greens. Oh my gosh. Just they stood out so nicely. I was like, yeah, I could do that in watercolor, but I don't think it'll have just the effect that I want. So it's definitely a... Yes, that is a good explanation. Yeah, it's an opaque watercolor. Yeah, that for sure is the... Such a good explanation. So you might be interested in too, because you like watercolor as well. Debating if I want to go in with this sandstone. I think I might leave his beard for a little bit and move on to something else. Just because I don't know yet if I want to fill that in. Sometimes I like to leave a little bit of little something something. Let's go in with this fire brick. I think that's going to be really pretty. Maybe just on these lines. Oh my gosh. Such a pretty color. And then maybe the berry red. With the terracotta up top. Yeah. Oh, speaking of watercolor, have you gotten any updates on the Simon Says Stamp Scandinavian kit? I think I'm gonna do the little 6x6 that I got with it, that I bought alongside. I think I'm gonna do that next for my using up a 6x6. Huh. That's interesting. Just circles were red? I wonder why. Maybe because of baubles being red normally? Ah, coming soon. Oh my gosh. Laureen, hello, hello. How are you tonight? Just circles. Oh my goodness. Maybe stoplights. There's like a whole psychology thing behind children's artwork. It's actually kind of really depressing. Like the more you deep dive into it. Makes me wonder about your red circles. Trying to remember if there was anything weird that I would do for drawing and coloring as a kid. I don't think there really was anything. I guess I was a normal kid in that regard. Weird. Or they just didn't tell me. They're just like, yeah, we'll let her believe that everything she does is normal when it comes to that. I remember I won it was either a pumpkin or a turkey coloring contest as a kid. I got a huge bag of pastries. I won it. Oh, I bet that was so tiring. That's good though. Any progress or is it kind of the same? Long day, yeah. They're which technically we are on long days now. Maybe that's why I'm more tired. It just feels tiring. Yes, gnomes. We're coloring the Jim Shore little Christmas gnome. Ooh, I want to do the berry red just another time. Ooh, 2 dots stronger. Yes. That's awesome. That is a big plus. Very much improvement. Good to hear. Does the cold really bother it? Or does it kind of stay the same? It's super exciting. I mean, celebrate. I guess you can't really celebrate, you know, like screaming through the rooftops. You can do a little yay. Throw some confetti, at least. Well, that's good. That way you're not like reverting back to step one as soon as it gets too cold. You're just gonna be screaming through the rooftops. Family's not gonna even know what to do. The world is not prepared. You know how some people can scream like really well? I don't even know how to scream at all. Anytime I hear somebody in like a horror movie, I'm like, how? How do you even like practice that? It's so strange. Buy everybody complimentary earplugs. Like, get ready. You have like a pinata at like a party that you you throw at the end and it just has earplugs falling out. Oh, you don't know either? Okay, I feel a little less weird. I remember when I was a kid, we had someone do a haunted house for the trunk or treat, and it was, it wasn't scary. Mainly because you could tell that it was them in costume. And the guy's like, scream. And I was like, ah. Thinking like it was a good scream. He's like, oh, okay. I'm like, sorry, I didn't scream well. Oh, I don't think. Well, actually, as a kid, I didn't really talk much, and I ended up having to go into speech therapy. And now I constantly, I constantly talk. So I don't even know how how I would live. My husband just kind of ignores me. He doesn't say he does, but he'll be on his phone and I'll be like, "So yeah, what do you think about that?" And he doesn't know. He answers with like vague answers and I'm like, "Yeah, you weren't listening." Don't even. Oh, that's sad. You weren't even loud. That's true. At least you could holler if you needed to. Well, hopefully soon you will be able to again. Go hollering through the rooftops. Go to the mountainside and give her a, oh, what are they called? The Ricola guy, Oh. Oh, I don't even remember. Do they even have an actual name? They might not. Yodeler. Is that what I'm thinking of? You're gonna become a professional yodeler. It's like is it a Walmart boy? He does yodeling, doesn't he? That meme. We're gonna. Well, actually, I was thinking about another retreat idea. I'm just gonna have all different kinds of retreats, but there's one that we could totally do, and we can just sit there and holler. We're all gonna practice our screams at a craft retreat. They're gonna think we're crazy. Like, what are they doing? We're crafting and screaming. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, and then sat. Oh, dang. Oh. Oh. So you're going to have to like relearn. I guess probably like, I say that expression all the time. It's like riding a bike, but I don't even know how to ride a bike. So is it going to be very easy to pick back up? This right here looks like a thistle. I was like, I don't even know which light source I'm going with, but I guess I'm just doing like a center. I guess technically his light source would come from here and here. So. Okay, good. That would be so so sad. Was guitar your kind of first love and then crafting came after? Or just you've always been so creative? I played for I think a month. I was learning how to play, but it hurt my fingers too much. And it wasn't even my guitar, so. I want to learn how to play the banjo, though. The banjo, the ukulele. Oh, and there was another one. It's like an Appalachian something. And I can't quite remember. It's like a, normally it's German, but like the Appalachians took it and they like changed it completely. Dulcimer, maybe? Oh, so it runs in the family. Okay. Oh, that's so awesome. I currently am learning how to play. Is it the? It's not actually the instrument. It's like a different. I think it's called a. Well, I'm learning the kalimba, but then it's not the handpan, but like a version of it. It's like a smaller one, and I can't remember what it's called. A tongue drum, maybe. And I want to learn how to do the little lip or mouth thing that like vibrates. A lot of folk singers use it. Ah, I can understand that. Mine was, I always thought it was so expensive to start any instrument. And now I'm learning, oh no, there's tons of really cheap instruments. And now I'm like, I want to learn them all. And that's kind of causing me to not learn the ones I already have. So over the quarantine, I bought the kalimba and then the handpan. I was able to play Happy Birthday on the kalimba. I don't know if I still remember it. No, not the kazoo. Oh, there is one instrument that's like so wacky, and my husband hates that I love them so much. They're called boomsticks. I want to get a set. But there's like whole YouTube channels that are dedicated to boomsticks. Oh, he also plays the fiddle. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. The banjo. I love the banjo. It's so funky. I don't think I would be able to do the fiddle. I don't think I'm fast enough. I'm more of like the dulcimer, because you can just do like one string at a time. And I think the fiddle is more like a violin, and you're like. Did you teach your son? Yeah. I always see them like rocking back and forth and like jamming out on them like crazy. Kind of wondering if I want to do a green. I think I do on that stem. And then a yellow for I think it's a tulip. I think I have the thing in my Amazon cart. I'll have to look it up and see what it's called, because I don't remember. Oh, I think it's a mouth harp. I think that's what it's called. But there's like a technical term. Kind of thinking about putting some purple on that thistle. Is this crimson? And I'll go back in with berry. Oh, wow. That's amazing that you're like, you can do it and then you can also teach it. Oh gosh. Well, I mean, they're what, third generation now? Is that what you said? So they're probably just completely used to it. They were playing in the womb. Prodigies. Let me see. Oh, no. Okay, so a jaw harp. That's what they're called. Or a vargan. But yeah, I want to learn how to do those. I was watching some videos on it, and I was like, oh, that looks so good. I was a little afraid though, because of how much dental work I've had. I was like, is that going to mess with anything? I What was I grabbing? Oh, berry red. But I was at a thrift store down south and they had some, I'm pretty sure it's a dulcimer. Let me look real quick. It wasn't a thrift store, it was like a boutique. And they had different booths for different people. Yeah, a dulcimer. But it's like an Appalachian dulcimer. So it's a lot less complicated. It's the jaw harp. Hold on. I will link it. There. I mean, I think there's definitely different ones for different, not tribes, but cultures. But that's like the Russian one. And I think it's the most used. Okay. I might have to look into what you were looking at. Sounds completely interesting. Some weird difference. But like you stick it in, like not like behind, but around your teeth in a way, and then you use your mouth as the concentration to, you know, get the different sounds, and then you can also use the little pick, I guess. I don't know what the technical term is, but that can control things too. I'm debating how weird it would be to make that purple. Hmm. Oh, okay. I like when do it. Do it. I don't even know if like the camera would be able to pick the audio up on that. I feel like it might have some issues. Oh, you know what we should do? Going back to craft retreats. We're gonna have like a fireside and everybody has to bring their instruments. I'll start working on my jaw harp. Laureen can bring her guitar. Sire, what are you gonna learn? You can learn broomsticks. They're pretty easy. At least I think. They look like it. Clacking stones together. That works. Oh, that would be amazing. We've got some like Almost caveman style band going on. The spoons. Yes. That would be good. I have never tried to learn the spoons, so I don't know how hard they are. Sire's like, nope, he's gone. He's like, not for me. I'm bringing purple in. Probably like a dark purple. I could also do that blue. Yeah, I might do the blue. I know thistles can be blue as well. Is it this one? He really noped out of there. Or maybe he's buying a set of stones, clacking stones. Specific ones. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I love Dolly. Do you have long fingernails? We can get you a wig. Oh, and then I can learn how to do the banjo. We can just do a bunch of Dolly Parton songs. She has a lot of tambourine in her music. You could do the tambourine. We can go to Appalachia. We can all dress as Dolly. We can scream from the mountains, from the mountaintops, and then play our songs and craft. We can visit the large crafting superstore in our Dolly Parton wigs. Can you imagine? They would hate us. Like, no, we don't want you. I don't think I even like really realize I'm clicking nails anymore. Although I keep cutting mine short now, especially with the gym. Oh my gosh, keep feeling like I'm gonna break them. I don't remember how long dollies are. I normally just listen. I don't watch. So, although I did see she was on something recently. It was on a TV show on Netflix. I watched that. Oh, and oh no, is it Dolly Parton that has she has her own TV show on Netflix? It's a bunch of stories and stuff around her music. Oh, that was so good. I think they're bringing another season in. I think I might carry this blue, it's like a blue-green, down into these snowflakes. It's a little harder to color with this one because the nib is a little torn. I have to kind of concentrate here for a second. Just to make sure I don't get too out of the lines. Although I think I'm going to go with a dark color here so I don't mind too much if I get out too crazy. She really does. I agree. When we went down for our vacation last year, there was one lady that had a thrift store open, and it was like on the strip of, was it Pigeon Forge? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was the Pigeon Forge strip, and she had like a little thrift store. Wasn't really a thrift store, antique shop, that's what it was called. And she had a bunch of Dolly memorabilia and like little postcards and stuff. And I was like, oh, how cool would that be to make a Dolly Parton pocket letter? But like the price of it, I was like, oh, I don't know about that. Maybe not. Ah, okay. Oh, you know what I did see? Lifetime has a bunch of their Christmas movies on YouTube now. They're putting them all up on their YouTube for some reason. I have to go and watch some of them. I don't know how I feel about that icy blue. Reminds me of Snow Queen. It was one movie that I loved to watch as a kid. Definitely need to go back through with that blue-green again because I don't like that. Just icy blue. We didn't go to Dollywood. I think we weren't sure it was actually going to be open. And then we saw that there were like special days that they were doing, but all the tickets were sold out. So it was like, oh, well, dang. Maybe someday. Oh, which Christmas movies did you watch? You can't just be like, I watched 2 Christmas movies and then not give us the details. Oh, I'm jelly. I wish I could get the Christmas movies on Hallmark. You have to buy like the whole TV block to be able to get it. And I don't really want to watch that much TV. I'm like, I'll just find whatever I can on YouTube. And I know on Prime you can get the Hallmark movie channel, but it's really old stuff. They don't really update it too much. I'm trying to not watch too much Christmas yet. Still trying to do more fall things for the November daily. It's very hard. I feel like I spend most of my November doing Christmas stuff. But I'm like, I've got to do some fall things. Although I did watch Pumpkin Pie Wars, and that was definitely like something fall that I always do. Oh, I almost watched The Father Christmas. I don't know what the Love Hard one is. I haven't seen anything about that one. Yeah, that was the Father Christmas was one that I was like, ooh, maybe I should watch that tonight. And then I was like, no, wait. Just a little longer. Although, if it's gonna snow this week, I'm gonna start watching Christmas movies. I feel like I've watched all of the fall ones I could find. I feel like there's not very many fall. There's some Halloween ones, like The Good Witch and stuff like that, but I really haven't seen very many fall ones. There needs to be like 2 pumpkin carvers who are going at it at a competition and they end up falling in love somehow. My husband always jokes, so he's like, I could write a Hallmark movie in my sleep. So he finds them so predictable. I think it takes kind of a finesse because you have to make them cozy and you have to make sure that they don't have like too much of a plot. Not like plot, but like there can't be any disasters because there's not a lot of action. It has to be a pretty solvable issue. I feel like the parameters are a lot. I think that just making it cozy is kind of a challenge in itself, really. Because you need the right music and the right setting. I feel like most of our husbands are like that. Although he'll watch them, so he must not, must not care that much. He watched the Pumpkin Pie Wars with me last night until he realized that I've watched it before. He's like, "Wait, I've seen this," and he's like, "No, I'm out of here." I'm like, "But you were enjoying it." Yes. Oh my gosh. They really make it look so cozy. The sitting, yeah, sitting at the table, they don't just talk, it's with the hot chocolate and the big mugs. Yeah, oh my gosh. I had to get big mugs because of just how comfy they are. Oh, yes, the marshmallows on a or the like really pretty cookies. Oh my goodness. And like even more so if they're like a baker or something. Everything is just top extra. think I saw one. It was either on YouTube or Amazon, and she was crafting or something. I have to go and look at that one again and watch it. And I love reading those books too, the cozy. They're like Hallmark movies, but in book form. Those are really nice too. Especially when you I kind of run out of the movies very quickly because I watch them throughout the year too. That might be. But that's like inspiration. You don't even have to go on Pinterest. You can just watch a Hallmark movie and then you can design like that. Oh my gosh, they also never use energy saving light bulbs. It's such a detail. Oh, the swirly ones. I think we've got a few of those. That's so funny. Never even thought about that. They have a good balance, and I wonder how they do it of the like warm lighting, but also good lighting. And it's kind of weird. I do kind of wish they did like a behind the scenes of some of them because I'd love to know how they get that juxtaposition and not have it look completely weird. Oh, and the way they like blow out the Christmas lights so they're all fuzzy. Oh my gosh. I'm really surprised they don't do more fall/Thanksgiving because they could make a turkey display like perfect. Or maybe that's it. Maybe they don't feel challenged. They're like, "Psh, anybody could set design for Thanksgiving." I saw that on, I think it was TikTok, there was one person doing like effects that are seen on the films a lot. Kind of wonder if there's somebody on there that's doing like the Hallmark ones. This is how you get the snow to fall just perfect. How you make the Christmas cookies just glisten, you know? Or the lights glisten. Oh, that's true. I mean, I think they film a lot around Vancouver, but oh, I bet that feels so awesome. Just walk around the corner and oh, Christmas. In the pumpkin pie wars that I was watching last night, there was one lady that was gonna try and come into the bakery, and you could tell that it was not scripted, and they like had to zoom in close on the actors to like get her out of frame. It was hilarious. An old fashioned Thanksgiving. Is it a new one? Maybe I can find it. Do a little sleuthing. They should sell hot cocoa by the where they film. They would probably sell a lot just because people would feel the vibes and be like, "Oh, I wish I had a cup of cocoa right now to just enjoy while watching." Ooh, if we do like a Christmas Appalachian and we get like a cabin for a retreat, we need to have like a big crock pot full of cocoa. We're gonna have it's like a Hallmark Christmas crafting retreat. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna tell my husband this idea and he's gonna be like, that's my worst pick of all of the ones you've brought up to me. I'll be like, no. No to that one. Oh, okay. I might be able to find it somewhere then. Old fashioned Thanksgiving. I think I heard about that one before. I think somebody was talking about it. It's like one of the better ones. Where like somebody famous was in it, maybe? Oh my gosh. Like we could just do, you know how like they make socks and stuff or t-shirts that say this is my Hallmark movie watching t-shirt or whatever. We could do something like that. Craft our own t-shirts and stuff. Oh dang. I have to decide on the big colors. Oh, maybe that's it. I like to watch a lot of those like top 10s and stuff about different movies and TV shows. They might have been talking about that one. Oh, you know what we could do? I was gonna say, we could go to the Appalachian and do that, but we could go to Banff. I feel like probably not a lot of people would want to travel there though. Probably really expensive. Although I feel like flying to Kentucky is probably, well, I don't know. But Banff for Christmas, oh my goodness. It would be all decked out. I never know like how I think that's why I did the Etsy because I'm like I can't decide myself how much to spend on a retreat. So I was like, "Oh, I'll just see how much I make on Etsy and then I'll go from there and see if we do something small or something big." And now I'm just like, "Which am I doing?" I have so many different ideas now. I just want to do them all. I think it's like every week I'm telling my husband a different retreat idea. He's like, again? See, like everybody tells me it's beautiful, and I'm like, I just want to go. Just do them. Oh, I have this conversation with my husband a lot. And he's like, people will pay if they want to go. And I'm like, will they though? It's the fear of me planning it all, and then just nobody wanting to go because it's so expensive. But, it would still be fun if it was just like 2 or 3 people, honestly. So it's just kind of deciding. There was one thing I was going to do to kind of, although now I have a bunch of poll options available because I have the live stream polls and I have the community tab polls. I'm like, ooh, maybe I could just do a poll and see which kind of retreat people would be more interested in and then go off of that. I might end up doing that. Yeah, that's kind of what my husband was thinking, especially on the newest option that I thought of. I don't want to say it because I don't want to like bring it into existence and then not happen. So I'm gonna like keep it so that maybe this one actually happens. But it's like we're going on the trip anyway, so if you want to come along kind of deal. That way we're still, doing something. Trying to remember. I did the crimson red with burgundy and then berry red on top to blend. I think that's what I did. Yeah. Because, well, even if we do Banff, then like people could get their own hotel rooms. And I wonder if there's like maybe a meeting room or something that we could just set up. I would think so. Do a little bit of crafting. Although I don't know how I feel about bringing crafting supplies over the border. Probably have to go to a store and then. I feel like he needs green mittens. For some reason. Oh yeah, like I feel like most of the crafting supplies would actually be fine on just a carry-on. It'd be just scissors. Wonder if you can bring the trimmer blade. Cause like it's a time, I don't know, but it's a blade, so they might be like, get stopped and arrested by TSA because I have a trimmer blade. Oh, liquids. I can't bring my tacky glue unless I put it in my packed bag. It's not a liquid. It's a glue. Oh my gosh, can you imagine bringing a hot glue gun? Just start jabbing people with colored pencils. Oh yeah, would alcohol markers technically be liquids? Because it does have liquid in it. the questions. The crafty questions. I feel like if I went that route, I would have. Well, I feel like there aren't very many Canadian companies, but I would try to pair up with a Canadian company and just like buy a bunch of sets and have them send them to wherever we end up going. I feel like that's probably what would end up having to do. So I'd have to look into some different Canadian companies. What's bad is most companies don't carry everything, and that kind of annoys me. Let me copy and paste that just to look. Although I could send like a package to myself to the hotel, I guess. That would work. Oh wow, they do free shipping for Canada and US. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at them. Because what would be like really awesome if it's oh my gosh, if I could just buy like kits and then have them send them to the hotel. That would just be amazing. I'm debating if I want to do a brown lantern or a black lantern. I feel like both would work pretty nice. And then my doves up there. Actually, I'll do the doves the same color as his beard. At least I think they're doves. They might not be. I am not up on my bird types. I have never bird watched. My grandpa taught me about hummingbirds, which actually I won a contest because I knew about hummingbirds. So that was basically the only only thing I knew about birds. And that pigeons are the rats of birds. I might do this guy in this sand color because it's like a pot. Although I did the plant in red. Yeah, she's starting her she's doing 2 nights of lives. I don't remember what are the days she's doing live as well. All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and do the lantern. I'm wondering if I should do the blue. For the snowflake. That might be pretty. You did lives? I didn't know that. I didn't see any lives on your channel. Did you just do card making? Oh, thank you. He really is kind of looking pretty cool. I'm loving the color scheme. That makes sense. The YouTube name tells all. I guess it makes sense, right? If you had a different boisterous name, we'd be like, ah. Oh, you used to do it on Twitch. Okay. God, that's why I didn't see them. So are you is it Crafty Crab? Is that right? Over on Twitch? I was doing Twitch a lot last year. I didn't do very much card making. We would do the Spellbinders kits and watch movies. But other than that, I did more gaming. I kind of agree with that. You don't actually see anyone. Kind of makes it easier. Plus, you can be in your PJs. Oh, I need a brown for... I got out chestnut. Ooh, I need a lighter color than that, too. Maybe the sandstone. That doesn't look too bad. Where'd he go? Oh, here he is. I feel like everyone should at least try it once. There are definitely people that don't like it. I feel like it's just something that you never know if you're going to like it until you try it. I think it's a lot of people don't like it because they don't have the viewers. It's a lot easier to live stream when you have people to talk to. Yes. Fear should never be who you listen to. That's very good. Yeah. I love that. If you're uninterested, meh. But if you're doing it out of fear, you have to get some courage because you never know. Debating what color I should make the bobs. I definitely lived out most of my life in fear and no more. Miss out on so much. That's why I'm like, try everything now. Do as much as I can. Red. Because they're circles. Would it like really bug you if I didn't make them red? Is it like an obsession? Oh, yeah. I think you might flip your computer. No. Red baubles. I said red. Okay, we'll make the circles red. No, my goodness. You don't want anybody in danger here from computer flipping. No computers were harmed in the making of the red baubles. I mean, they look good. So, I feel like baubles just always have to look red, though. It's just like a Christmas. Ah, you got it. Good. I was a little afraid that they, said that everybody was getting them, but they weren't actually. Or like it would take a lot longer. That's the one with the babushkas, right? The nesting dolls, and then the telephone die. Oh my gosh. I wish I had that. What was it? Was it a Story Cube Card Saturday that I got a phone prompt? And I was like, dang, I wish I had that die. I haven't started on my October either. I have so many things I need to do. It's just like last month and this month, I've just been not really unproductive, but just slow, I guess. I think it's just because I have so much to do. I have to like pick and choose, especially for my for October stuff. Oh, let's see here. Because I was like, I need to do all the Halloween, and I just didn't. Oh, he needs a rosy nose. Let me see. Cocktail pink. It's kind of really pink. That's true. I'm still pumping out videos. Not as much as I normally do, though. Like, I guarantee, what is it? 3 videos and 2 lives. But I typically have at least a video a day, sometimes even 2 videos a day. And I feel like I'm so behind because I haven't done that. I'm like, oh no, I'm not doing what I normally do, but it's like, but you're doing what you're scheduled to do, so everything's okay. I still have, oh, and I have another kit coming, another card kit, so I think it's coming this week. Videos will be pumping out quick again, hopefully. I even debated taking off like a week for my birthday. I was like, oh, I've got too much to do. Too much. It is the crepe paper. I'm testing out their card kit. Is it 7 years? I started in 2014. So yeah, 7 years. And it was actually September, so that's when I started. His nose it's too too pink, I think. There we go. That helped a little bit. Great Joy. Ooh, I can't quite remember. For some reason, that sounds familiar. What the? Let me look at my email. They just said that they sent them out, so. I have like 3 different emails. So. Oh, yeah, it's the paper crate. I don't see anything about joy. Just the paper crate. It's weird that it's been 7 years. But because like it feels like it was just yesterday. But also like I've done a lot, so it also feels like, yeah, it's been 7 years. It's a strange feeling for sure. And like I only just realized last year how long I've been doing it. So I was like, oh yeah, I've been doing this a long time. Oh, okay. Create Joy is something different. Oh, okay. I think that's where I found it. Hold on, where I found the paper crate. I was searching through different subscription thingies, and I went on a website and it had a bunch of different subscription boxes. Yes, that's it. So you can get the paper crate from that company. You don't have to go through the website. Although if you do, you can use my thingy. I hate doing that, but my husband's like, you need to start doing that. But I don't really want to like put the link out there right now because I don't know yet if it's good. So I definitely want to see it, feel it, and then be like, okay, maybe I'll put the link or whatever it is. My husband's like, you're too picky. Just put it up. I did put it up on my Facebook and I'm like, just so you know, I'm using this one. But I would highly recommend waiting. Although this one was their Christmas box and it has a Dare to Be Artsy stamp in it. And they gave a sneak peek of it on Instagram. Oh my gosh. Actually, here, let me. I keep losing my mouse. Instagram. Oh, they have a new rewards thingy for fall. Oh, and they have a sale going on? Uh-oh. I shouldn't have looked. Okay, I think. Is there, how do I don't use Instagram a lot. Is this how? No. I should be able to just take the link, right? Oh. Does that take you to... Okay, yeah. I didn't know if it would like take you to just the page or if it will take you to the actual thing I was looking at. It really is, and you are not helping. You are quite the enabler. You're like, oh, I found this and I found that. And I'm like, oh no. It's so cute. I really don't know what color I want to make the base of him. I mean, I figure I'll probably do a different color for his body versus his hat. Oh, maybe like a light red. Isn't it cool? It's got like so many different elements. Oh, maybe the fire brick red. That might be cool for his body. Although I might want to do green for his body. Maybe like the marsh green. Oh, I can't decide. Ooh, a gold color. I think I actually have a thing that says or is named gold. I used it all the time. So I have like an apricot, that one. And then I have mustard. And then, let me see if I can find gold. Oh, he's right here. I think I normally put in amber as well. So I'm thinking these two. So gold and mustard. Oh, and actually I have my gold gel pen. Oh, that's going to be cool. Okay, so we'll go in with our mustard first. Playing off of that green. Oh, that's so pretty. I mean, ideally, if I was going to start doing craft retreats, like major craft retreats, I'd love to start my own stamp and paper. But right now, I just don't think it's feasible. Because I did a poll on how much people are willing to spend on stamp sets. There were a few people that were like 25, but most people were only willing to spend $10. And for me to manufacture a stamp set, I think it was close to like $9 to $10. So it's a little iffy. Yeah, not at all. I mean, the more you buy, of course, the cheaper it gets with certain manufacturers, but because I would only be buying like 5 at a time, it's definitely, I have to go with a different manufacturer that charges a lot more. I think it would be so cute to have like just a crazy crafter retreat stamp set. Oh, and if like we did the Hallmark one, we could have the whole, the saying like, I'd rather be watching Hallmark movies, or I just want to drink hot cocoa and watch Hallmark movies, or just Christmas movies in general. I don't know how much people would use that stamp, but it's like the crafting stamps, like the I sweat glitter and stuff like that. It's like we don't really use them often, but when we do, we just love them. Or like Happy Mail, those specific stamps. I just assume one day we'll have a retreat. That's the kind of feeling. It'll happen someday. Not sure when, but it'll definitely happen. And I'm not sure what it'll be. Yeah, a positive thinking. It's like that almost too positive. It's like aggressive positive. It's happening. No matter what, it will happen. We get to Banff and it's just like a snowstorm. It's happening. No matter what. Put that snow back in the sky. Tsunami occurs when we go to our crafting cruise. No, it's happening. Dry up all that water. We are crafting. Yeah, power goes out. We are still doing this. Even in the dark. That's when we bring the glow in the dark stuff out. We'll have like 5 people hold flashlights. Everybody set up your cameras with your flash on. We'll just bring backup generators. for everything. It will happen. Are you bleeding? Need to go to the hospital? No? Okay, we're still crafting. Oh, I love this yellow. That was such a good eye. Well, gold. Oh my gosh. We did gold flakes. Just flush it out of your eye and we will continue on. Somebody gets poked by a knitting needle. So- oh, no injury too big. Someone says they can't make it. Well, you better be arrested. You in jail? That'd be hilarious if somebody actually did, though. It'd be quite the scandal. Somebody was trying to steal their knitting needles, attacked the cop. All I wanted to do was craft. Oh, I feel like purple would have looked good since we used the gold. Dang. I guess we still could put some purple in here. Is that an aversion to purple? Oh my mustard is it's fighting. Oh my gosh, look at how cool that looks though. was thinking about making a pizza for tonight. Haven't decided yet, though. I've got some meatballs. So I'm thinking like maybe a meatball and banana pepper pizza. Yes. Just adding the highlights and the, I guess, low lights. That's my cosmetology brain. It kind of really bumps up everything. I feel like Jim Shore would probably never add a gold gel pen to any of his work. But I feel like I kind of have to. I mean, it's out, so. Oh, thanks so much. I feel like you can't really mess up Jim Shore's stuff. It's definitely one of those that's like, yeah. Everything looks good. Try and soften some of these lines. I don't want to completely fill in every section though. Yeah. I think is it a state holiday or is it federal? Do they call it federal or do they call it national? I think it's federal. But yeah, it's considered a holiday. I don't think we're doing anything. We used to do cookouts. I think it might be too cold for that though. Plus, I already cooked up all the meat this week, so I have hamburgers cooked up. We could eat those for tomorrow. I'm gonna just do a little bit of a light. It's looking a little weird. Yeah, that helps. Still gives it that oof, but hubby does have tomorrow off, so I don't know if he'll join us for drinks and DIYs, but He'll be home. Well, why do you think you need coloring lessons? Ah, okay. I gotcha. Are you using watercolors? Oh, okay. I gotcha. Lighting is very tricky for people, I guess. That's kind of like one of the things we were taught first in school, so it kind of comes natural. You can have different sources of light, so it's not really wrong. Like, this technically could be a source of light. This technically could be a source of light. But then also you can have, like, if your sun is here, that could be your light. You can have your light coming down here. Then you can have your light coming up, like he's stepping on a light or something. So it all just kind of depends on where you want your light to go, is where you put your shadows and stuff, is where you decide how heavy you're going to put your marker or whatever medium you're using or whatever darker shade. Ah, okay. So do you have a wide variety of, it sounds weird calling them pencil crayons, colored pencils? Or do you just have a few shades? Because if your light source is this guy, then you're going to want to put your dark like right here and then your light right here. So if you have limited amount of colored pencils, you can do just like a really light hand and then up here just like get really thick. Were you the first vote? I saw one person voted before I went live. I think Cubby will be excited if it wins because he wanted it last week. Yeah, they're definitely way cheaper than Copics. I mean, alcohol markers in general. I think colored pencils are definitely way cheaper. I ended up doing a lot of colored pencil work until I was able to afford some really cheap alcohol markers. Ah, so it was probably your vote I saw. But also there are some people that don't even like do a light source technically. They just kind of do like this, where you just kind of leave a little bit of a light in between your darks. So it's definitely it's a subjective thing, really. Some people will be like, you got to do it this way, you got to do it that way, but definitely do what you want. Whatever feels like it looks good to you. Ah. Let me go in with this gold marker. I'm thinking these little tulip buds. Oh my gosh, how cool. Normally I would go in with a white to highlight, but this gold's kind of doing it for me. I don't know if you can even tell in camera. Not really. It's not too bright on the camera. I also really like to do cross hatching when I go in with my highlight. Especially for like primitive looking things like this. Oh, he's looking so good. I was thinking about doing like a glow with the alcohol markers, but I'm kind of also thinking like maybe just some splurts. I found so so enticing. Let me see here. Let me get a block. We're just gonna do it because I think it's gonna look cool. I don't have a ruler handy, so I'm just gonna. Oops, I smeared the gold a bit. Wasn't quite dry. Oops. A little wobbly. Uh-oh. Come on, pen. Keep going. And then we'll get some over here by his lantern. Whoa, that one didn't. Oh, come on. I had a silver one too. I don't know where he went. I might have used him up. They're so cool. I actually got these at Hallmark. I used to get their rewards or whatever. Sometimes you would get a $5 coupon, or actually I think it was a gift card. I don't know if that's true anymore. I don't really shop very much anymore over there. Sometimes I stop in and look at their clearance. They have really good clearance. At least they used to. Ah, okay. Yeah, I find watercolor is a little bit more tricky when you're doing colored pencils. Okay. Kind of thinking about pulling some purple in here. Oh yeah, I think that'll look pretty cool. Let's see if I have another purple, like a lighter purple. Ease? Is that it? No purple? Don't do it. Okay. I'm like, There's just such excitement. No, we don't. They are called colored pencils here. I kind of think it's so that you don't confuse them with crayons. No, it's a Canadian thing. Canadian versus US. Because I know other Canadians who say pencil crayons. Yep, just a Canadian thing. Although I don't know if it's like an international thing as well. I haven't talked to that many. The only international people I talk to don't really craft, so I think it'd be weird to ask them. Or it's never been brought up in conversation. Just one of those things like you put in U in color. Americans don't do that. Ooh, there we go. Yep, you're not weird. That'd be really, really strange. You just like go through your life saying something like that, and then you find out that nobody else says it. Like, well, what do you call them? Just everybody has something different. I know, it's kind of crazy. Especially like Michigan. It's like right next door to Canada. It shocked me so much because we were like so close to the border when we went up to Michigan. I was like, what? We could just cross over right here? For some reason, I thought it was so much more, so much farther away. Breakfast. Oh, some subway lady laughed at you. Oh my gosh. Did she at least correct you or did you just laugh? He'll figure it out. Oh, okay. I gotcha. So your family just probably thought it was cute. Just didn't want to correct you. They're like, he'll figure it out one day. Gotcha. Were you like, what else was I saying wrong? Marking my fingernail. So, like you say something and people stare at you weird and I'm like, did I say it wrong? It's like, no, it's just weird. Hmm. Kind of thinking I'm going to do this blue color for his top. Yeah. It's like a blue-green, but so I'm seeing that he has like a little cuff right here. So maybe like that's the cuff. Maybe we'll make his cuff green. Or not green, gold. Oh my gosh. Dotties. That's cute. I don't watch or listen to a lot of Australians. More Canadians. I think I'm going to go in with just the blue and then fill in with my green, blue-green. I think that'll make it a little easier on me. Instead of going back and forth like that. Kind of block out my color. Hopefully we finish by 10. I don't think I want to keep streaming past 10. Especially if I want to make a pizza. It's tempting to just order one. But we had Subway today for lunch, so I'm like, maybe I shouldn't order. But also, it's very tempting. Like that. You still have lots to color, so. All good here. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, the watch hours thing is like impossible for me right now. I don't know what is happening. It just doesn't seem like they're not budging at all. And I have no clue what's going on. But I kind of feel like I got my community tab and I'm happy. I got what I wanted, so I don't really feel the YouTube has this thing where you can only get monetized if you have a certain number of watch hours. So there's so many minutes in your video or live stream, and those count towards your watch hours throughout. Well, they tally forever, but they're really based on, I think it's 1 year. And for some reason, mine's just not budging. Even though I have, like, numbers wise, I should have it. But if people just aren't, like, watching to the end of videos and the end of live streams, if they just keep jumping through, then that could be why it's not actually reflecting. You probably will never see ads on my videos. For some reason, the algorithm just does not like my videos. I don't think, well, actually, I was monetized for just a small amount of time before they switched to this whole weird system that they came up with. But that was like a few months, I think. I don't know. Actually, it might have been more like a year. But then they decided, no, we're going to take monetization away from everybody, and you have to get a certain amount of stuff. My husband's always like, make sure people are liking and commenting and subscribing. I'm like, that sounds so weird for me to do that. I'm not a huge fan of how his coat came out. It's very streaky for some reason. I think it's the texture on this green. Maybe if I can go in with, I feel like I'm overworking it at this point. Yeah, I've never done YouTube for the money. I would have been gone within like 6 months if I was here for the money. I don't know. There's just something that appeals to me about crafting and then filming it and then putting it up. I think it's because it's like a record of what I've created without being like photos. So I think that's what I like about it. Yeah. It feels weird to ask people to do those things. It's like, if you want to do them, but well, it's like also with my Etsy shop and the tip jars and stuff, it feels so weird to do it. But then I know some people have asked, although nobody's taken it up on it. So it's weird that they asked and then didn't do anything about it. But you know how that is. All right, I think we need to color his beard in. I think that's too much white. Although I want to do gold on his mittens. I kind of figure, if people feel inclined to do it, then they can do it. I just feel weird asking though. So it's there if they want to do it. If they don't, cool. It works. I figure if people want to stay, they'll stay. Yeah, I don't know why. I just do. I've always liked doing like videos, or not videos. Well, I have liked doing videos. I used to have a really old channel that I did with my friend when we were in middle school. Or maybe it was middle school. We used to do weird videos. So it just kind of carried over. And since I was doing a lot of crafting, that's just how that came about. Debating if I want to do gold around the lantern or if I want to do that black. Or I could do it purple. Is a purple lantern weird? I should do some gold on the snowflakes. As soon as this pen gets in my hand, I just start going nuts. It's like everything needs gold. I think that's why I hide it sometimes. I still haven't found my little snow rider. I have no clue where he went. He's probably behind something, just like that order that I lost. Things like to fall behind things. I think it's because I technically have my little corners stuffed to the brim. Yeah, I'm a little hesitant about the gold because I'm like, what if that, doesn't quite. What if it mixes too much with all the other gold that I've got going on? But also black might be way too harsh because of everything that I've got going on. It's pretty light. Yeah, behind the chair. The last time I saw him, he was over there on my bookshelves. So I feel like he's got to go there somewhere. But then also I probably moved him so that I would find him easily. And as soon as I start moving or cleaning stuff, it's like everything gets lost. If he's behind that chair, there's no way I'm getting to him. The only reason I was able to get the paper order was because I was able to just grab the top of it. It almost fell down below. And I was like, no, I am not moving everything. You either get in my hands or you're staying down there. Oh, and I should do the little snowflake. I think we will do the blue. I think that'll look nice. Okay. Are you scared that I'm going to start working on the lantern and then it's going to go all crazy? So you're like, I'm leaving now. Shut your eyes. I am not complicit in the black or gold lantern. Unless it looks good. Let's see here. Oh, no, that's lilac, not light blue. Wait, that's powder blue. Have I been using powder blue? I thought I was using icy blue. Oh, I guess I've been using powder blue. Oops. I don't like to tell people what markers I'm using because I really have kind of a mix of markers. And also, a lot of people don't even use the same things as me. So it's kind of like, just if you're going to follow along specifically, try and match close, I guess. That's what I was thinking. Black lantern and then maybe doing the gold band or even the gold handle. Okay. Let me see here. I think that's black. I have something that's not quite black, maybe like a midnight navy. Azul. Okay, let's try those. Let me look and see. Oh my gosh, I've got so many markers out. Ooh. That might be cool to do some like highlighting with that. Oh, that's like a writing nib. Ooh, or a chisel. Dang. Hold on. Looks like that's gonna have to be it. That's the only black I have. I think that's a brown. Oh, it's a dark umber. Let's see. Uh-oh, things are falling. Yeah, I think. Oh, goodness. Oh, my arms hurt. But I ramped up on my weights, so it's kind of worth it. I feel like I've just been so tired and like muscle fatigued, but also like I'm not. I don't know. It's such a strange vibe. So I'm kind of thinking maybe we do like the inside like this. Go in with the midnight or indigo blue. Ooh, that looks so cool. It's a very thin line. I'm like, ah! Especially with how dark this color is. I don't want to get it anywhere near that yellow. It'll bleed like crazy. This paper is actually really nice. I'm surprised. Normally with the coloring page paper, it's kind of flimsy and it doesn't take alcohol marker really well. This paper, that's why I normally kind of print out my pages on my own paper, but I was like, I will take a chance with this one. Oh, that looks so good. Okay. My butt's starting to hurt. I'm shifting a lot. I just realized. I'm like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I remember when I used to be able to sit for like 10 hours in live stream. Whew, not anymore. Like, thumbs up. Cool beans. Debating if I want to do the handle in black too, but I think I'm going to just go ahead and make it in gold, and we can always cover it up with black. You know what? That's a sleeve. I just realized. I thought it was just a second part of that. I mean, you can definitely tell the two apart. His sleeve and his the lantern handle. But I'm not sure if I want it to be darker, maybe. There, maybe that'll help. Yeah. Should I color in his beard? Or do we kind of like the aging look? And then also, do I want to put like yellow around here? Or just keep it as little spritz? You like it? I know there's a point where you're like, ooh, if I do anything else, is it gonna really mess it up or is it gonna look awesome? All right, so we did have some bleeding. Oh, look at the back. That looks so cool. That is neat. Here's our little gnome. Our little Christmas gnome. I love that purple. That looks so pretty. And the hat. Oh my gosh. So cool. Come on, let's focus. Or not. You would think with the gold. Oh. He looks awesome. I like how all the colors came together. And of course, I love the gold. Pretty cool that we were able to add that in. Oh, goodness gracious. I need to go stretch my bum. And maybe make a pizza. Or hamburgers. I don't know. Oh, goodness gracious. I think it looks so cool, though. I love how that lantern turned out. I think that was the one that I was most unsure about. Because I wasn't sure if like a dark would make it look really funky. Yeah. It is almost time for bed. I'm thinking maybe an early bed tonight. Gotta get ready for drinks and DIYs tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna have to drink tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. Oh, I have a pumpkin spice hot chocolate bomb. We could do that. That sounds pretty nommy. I also have a pumpkin latte beer ale. Could do that. Ooh. I love the shine on that gold. Ooh, like on that lantern. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. I really need to use that pen more. Okay. That's gonna be it for me tonight. What do you guys think? Do you like the color with me's? Should I keep going with them? Would you rather them be like pre-recorded videos or do you like the lives? Let me know. I guess I could do a poll later, like next week, and see how everybody's feeling about the color with me's. and then maybe do a poll to see which coloring page we should do next if you want to keep going on them. But thank you guys so much for coming out and chatting with me. It was a lot of fun. Gotta flesh out some of my crafty retreat ideas. My husband will probably thank you because he's sick of hearing about them. Ah, okay. Gotcha. And thank you guys, everybody who watches the replay. Of course, a big thanks to you guys too. Sticking around and watching me color this awesome Christmas gnome. He's just so cool. And his mustache, oh my gosh. All right, guys. I hope you're having a crazy day. Good crazy, not bad crazy. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Oh, actually, I'll see you tomorrow.